How's it going out there? Welcome from H2TechVideos. Today I want to go over the Kindle Fire HD and what they have changed about it. Just so you can kind of get an idea. Maybe if you have the first Kindle and you're wondering, is it worth me upgrading? Kind of want to go over some of the things I've seen that are different, that they've added to kind of make it a better user experience. First thing I want to go over is they've added actually more library options. This row, shop, games, apps, books, music, is called your library section. It's basically how you access all the content that's on your Kindle. And so they just kind of added more support in here. So now it's easier to get to the things that you do the most. They've added audiobooks, where before audiobooks was actually a really kind of a complicating process to download, because there was an app, but then the app took you to the website, and then you were, it was a little bit confusing. So now they've actually built in a user interface for audiobooks, and so now you can shop right through the Kindle without having to go to a web browser, and it's so much easier just to download them and listen to them nice and quick, like you're downloading a book. So that was a big difference. The next thing they've added is the favorites is different. And I'm gonna go ahead and rotate this real fast. So normally the other Kindle, you would kind of hold it like this, okay? And down here you had your favorites. It was kind of like your little bookshelf, and you could put things down here, and you could add as much as you want. Well, now it's different. Basically, there's a star down here, and when you tap the star, your favorites come up. Okay, and I want to tell you why this is better than the original system. If I go into, let's say I go into Pandora right now. Okay, so I can be in Pandora and I could be listening to music, and guess what? I still have my favorite section right here. I can tap the star and I can quickly access anything I've bookmarked as a favorite. So I can literally jump right into Scramble with Friends, and now I can play that game. So it's going to take me from here, and it should jump right there. And let's try again. Here we go. So it launched, and I haven't really connected my information yet with it, but it'll jump right from that app, to the next thing. Or I can go here, favorites. I can go to Silk. This is the browser, and I can jump right online. Okay. Now this is something to kind of notice. It is slow. It's not like it's not quick jumping from one to the other, but it's easier than you actually having to go from, normally you would be here, then you'd have to go to the home, and then from home you'd have to go and find what you wanted to do next. So it's I don't want to say it's multitasking, because it really isn't, but it allows you to jump from thing to thing without having to keep, I'm here, let me close it, let me open this, let me close it, let me open it. So that's why I like this. This is actually, I've bookmarked my Facebook here, so I can literally jump right to my Facebook page. So I like that. I like that any app you're in, you do have the option to jump right to your favorites. I think that's a really cool plus. The next thing is with your settings, your what's called quick settings. On the older Kindle, there was a little wheel at the top right here in the corner, okay? And you don't have that anymore. The way you access your settings is you have to actually drag. You put your finger on the top right above the clock, and you drag down, and then that will show you different notifications, and that's how you access this quick settings menu right here. And then if you want to get to the more advanced menu settings, and then you go to more, and that takes you there. So that was a change that they've made just in terms of how you access your settings, how you change your volume, how you change rotate lock, brightness, all that stuff, how you connect to your Wi-Fi, you know what I mean? So that was a change right there. The next thing is, and you know what, to be honest, I can't remember 100%, so I'm going to put this a maybe so no one messages me and say you can do it on the old one. But when you sync your email, it actually gives you the option now to sync your contacts. And so I synced up one of my accounts, and it pulled over all my contacts that were in my contact book from Gmail. So I thought that was pretty cool. And speaking of email, they've updated the email app. If you go to apps right here, I guess they kind of figured out that, hey, we just need to have the email app on board. So when you get it, you don't have to download the email app. It's already on the device, and it looks a lot nicer. So they really updated it. It's brighter. The text is bigger. And I feel like the interface is just a little bit better than the older way it was. So you know, I like that. I thought that was a plus. It's still very basic, but you can look at your folders now. You can kind of get a little bit more in depth, where on the older one it didn't let you do as much. So just a better email app experience. The next thing is going to be there's also a calendar app included now. And let me actually go here, and that's right here. I don't believe the first one had a calendar app built in, so I like that, because now, you know, all your calendar stuff is here, and when you sync your email, you can actually have it sync all your calendar information. Now, unfortunately, I don't use my H2TechVideos calendar. I use a calendar from a different email address, so I don't see anything in here. But when you load that email address, it automatically will sync all those dates into the calendar for you. So another great plus, and I like this calendar because it's real simple. You know, it's nice and big text. You know, it doesn't take much to operate it, and I like that. Keep it simple so everybody can use it. Okay, and obviously they've added the camera, but there's a disclaimer on that. There's a front-facing camera, but you cannot take pictures with it. Okay, so you know, people are getting excited. Oh yeah, it has a camera now, but there is no camera app. And also, like if you go to Facebook using the web browser, you can't take pictures with it. In the Instagram app as well, it does not let you take pictures. It's only for video chat. So I was a little disappointed, because I feel like that's a very misleading feature. Why wouldn't you build a camera app for it? Maybe the resolution isn't that great, but people would still want to use it. So that was kind of like, hey, you know, how come that's not there? So those were like the 8. Was that even 8? Maybe more like 6. Those were just a couple of things I found that were different on the new Kindle Fire HD. And this is just a little short I wanted to do. I have another video that I'm going to do next, and it's actually going to be the pros and cons. I'm going to go over a full in-depth list of what's different, so you can get a really idea of just even more. But and you know, if what's good, what's bad, what, you know, if you really want or not. But you know, I feel like I'm rambling right now. So anyway, we're going to wrap this video up. Thanks for watching. I hope this was helpful. If you found it helpful, go ahead and like the video and subscribe to H2TechVideos, and keep watching, and have a good one.